Hey y'all, Van Lufa here. I stepped outside on this beautiful night as the sun is down to film this video quick so that I did not interrupt anybody in my family. I'm sure they don't want to hear my rant. Okay, so I'm going to address this because I've had some people ask me in the last few days, and I know that there's stuff going around on Facebook about it, and so I just wanted to clarify something. So I've had numerous people over the last probably 2 or 3 days, and numerous meaning maybe 3, 4, 5 people coming to me and saying, hey, is it a HIPAA violation if somebody asks me to see my vaccination card to prove I've been vaccinated? That answer is no. And don't let anybody tell you that it's a HIPAA violation, because it is not. Could it be something else? Maybe. But I'll talk about that when I'm done with my point here. The point is, HIPAA stands for Health Information Portability and Accountability Act. Okay? Basically, what it means is that it is a federal law prohibiting healthcare professionals from giving out your personal medical information without your consent. It's exactly what it means. It applies to healthcare professionals only. It does not apply to the person at Costco who might ask you, or to anybody, somebody at an airline, for whatever is going to happen in the future with this. Anybody asking you to see your own personal information is not a HIPAA violation. Basically, what that means is if I took care of you last night in the ER, I can't go home and tell my family. I can't, call your neighbor and say, hey, so-and-so, I took care of them in the ER last night. Oh my God, can you believe that they came in for an STD? I cannot do that. Legally, I could be sued for doing that. I could lose my license, my job, everything. Me as a healthcare professional cannot give out anybody's health information without their consent. There are a few exceptions, however. Your information can be given out without your consent if it involves treatment. So let's say that I'm taking care of your grandma and she is now going to transfer to the nursing home. I can call the nurse at the nursing home who's going to take your grandma and give her your grandma's information, because that is one of the exceptions of HIPAA. Also, the hospital or the clinic or whoever can give out your medical diagnosis and other information needed for insurance purposes. So that is not a HIPAA violation. Otherwise, anything else is, if you are a healthcare professional. Oh, of course the dogs decide to start rage barking when I start to film. Hold on just a moment. So, what I'm trying to say is, if Joe Blow at Home Depot, for some reason, wants to see your vaccine card because you're not wearing a mask or whatever the situation is, that's not a HIPAA violation. But that is your choice whether to show them that or not. You showing your own, divulging your own private medical records, or in this case a vaccine, is not a HIPAA violation. That's just you showing your information. Now, do I think that's entirely legal, that you can just whip out your card and show it if somebody asks? I don't know. My opinion on that is a slippery slope, and I don't know how that's even going to go down, if it can. I don't understand how that's all going to work, and thank you, Jesus, that I am not the person that has to make that decision, I'm not saying it's right or wrong. I'm just saying that's a slippery slope, and that's something I'm not going to touch. But if they say it's a HIPAA violation, it is not. And that is the point of this whole thing, is to explain what HIPAA means and who it applies to. It does not apply to anybody that is not a healthcare professional. Again, it's a whole thing. The thing is, what I am running into is I have not talked to a single person who has been vaccinated and has a vaccination card that has a problem with showing it if asked. If it's for a service or whatever the situation may arise. If a vaccine card has to be shown, I have not talked to a single person who has a card said that they would have a problem with it. The people that have problems with it are the people who are refusing to get the vaccination. And again, I don't judge whether you get the vaccine or not. That's a very personal decision. But I know that myself, I am vaccinated. I have a card. I would have no problem whipping it out and showing it to, a person who needs it for whatever valid reason. So I just wanted to clear that up. This is the 5th installment of Van's Views. And so if somebody comes to you and goes, I'm not going to show it, it's a HIPAA violation. It's not. It's honestly not. You can show anybody anything you want. Whether it's legal or not, or whether that's going to become a thing, that has yet to be said. Just wanted to share with you what I know. Thank you all for watching. I'll see you on the next video. Bye.